What if I told you that to live a truly happy life, you're going to have to disappoint people? That in order to find peace within yourself, you will have to be okay with letting others down? It sounds uncomfortable, doesn't it? We're wired to seek approval, to fit into the expectations placed upon us, to avoid conflict. We tell ourselves that making others happy is a reflection of our own goodness. But here's the truth. Happiness depends upon ourselves. And if your happiness is dictated by the expectations of others, then it was never truly yours to begin with. Think about how much of your life is spent trying to meet the expectations of others. We make choices not always because we want to, but because it's what's expected. We stay silent when we want to speak. We take on responsibilities that drain us, obligations that suffocate us, and relationships that no longer serve us. All because we fear the consequences of disappointing someone. But what happens when you live your entire life trying not to let others down? You let yourself down instead. You trade your authenticity for approval. You sacrifice your own happiness for the comfort of others. And one day, you wake up realizing that the life you're living isn't even your own. To live a fulfilled life, you're going to have to make choices that don't always make sense to others. You're going to have to say no when people expect a yes. You're going to have to walk away from situations that others think you should stay in. You're going to have to set boundaries that upset people who benefited from your lack of them. It's not easy. It's not comfortable. But it's necessary. Because happiness isn't found in meeting the expectations of the world. It's found in meeting your own. It's found in aligning your actions with your values, your goals, your truth. And sometimes that means disappointing people who expect you to be someone you're not. Let's be clear. This isn't about being selfish. It's not about disregarding the feelings of others or living without empathy. It's about realizing that self-sacrifice at the expense of your own well-being isn't noble. It's self-destructive. Choosing yourself doesn't mean you don't care about others. It means you care about yourself too. And here's the thing. The people who truly love you, the ones who genuinely want the best for you, won't demand that you shrink yourself to make them comfortable. They won't expect you to suppress your dreams, your boundaries, or your happiness just to fit into their idea of who you should be. The ones who get upset when you start prioritizing yourself, they're revealing their place in your life. They were never there for you. They were there for what you could do for them. And while it might hurt to see them go, you must understand that their absence is not a loss. It's a clearing, a necessary removal of weight that was never yours to carry. When you stop living for the approval of others, you gain something far more valuable than their temporary validation. You gain freedom. The freedom to pursue what truly fulfills you. The freedom to say no without guilt. The freedom to walk away from anything that doesn't align with your happiness. Because at the end of your life, it won't be their opinions that matter. It won't be their expectations that define whether you lived a meaningful life. It will be the choices you made for yourself, the risks you took, the moments you chose your own happiness over the comfort of conformity. So, if disappointing others is the cost of living authentically, then so be it. Your happiness is worth that price. And when you finally step into a life that is truly yours, you'll realize something powerful. The people who belong in your life will respect your choices, and the ones who don't will remove themselves. Either way, you